Idea Rex, kaboom, and welcome to another gameplay commentary. This is Halo. We're playing. The last couple videos have all been Halo. We are playing Regicide. I'm jumping around quite a bit in this game. It's pretty slow, but I want to show you guys. It was my first free-for-all gameplay. Regicide, I guess, is what it's called in Halo. And I thought you guys might want to see this guy. This guy is AFK, I guess. So I might fast forward parts of it. Yeah. So basically, what I wanted to talk about in this commentary is why I think Call of Duty in general is better than Halo. So hear me out. It could be controversial, but this is just my thoughts on it. I am a Call of Duty player, and I've gone over to Halo recently, just tried it out for a couple days, and I enjoyed the time. I had a blast, but I do not think it'll ever beat Call of Duty again. I'm not sure how the numbers are working, but Halo 3 used to be a huge game. Used to be the biggest thing out there, and then ever since then, the Halo universe, the Halo community has just sort of slowly gone downhill. I think it's sad. It used to be a great game, but all great games go out. You think about like Mario Kart. Who plays Mario Karts now? When we were kids, everybody played Mario Karts. Super Smash Bros. Yes, there's still the people who are still playing it, but in general, nobody's playing it. So games move on. Think about Zelda. Pokemon, I don't know how to describe that. Some people still play it. It's sort of like a pastime for people. So, here's why I think that is. Games evolve. The people's taste for games evolve. The technology evolves. And the games have to stay up with it. Now, there's only so much that a game can evolve to. Right? Like, before it becomes a completely new game, you want it to still have that same feel, that same nostalgic of how it felt to play Halo 3 for the first time for me, or like Halo 2, or whatever that old game was, or like Mario Karts, or Mario Party for that matter. Those old fun games that were just a blast. So they were made for the technology. Now, Halo was made when the Xbox was first coming out. Live was in its infancy stages. I actually just did a report on matchmaking. I think I'll give you guys some of that info later. But Live was just coming out, so the internet speeds were slow. Now, with that, you can't have a Twitch shooter like Call of Duty. You couldn't have had a game like that. Nice double kill. You couldn't have had a game so quick as Call of Duty back then, because the hardware could not handle it. Now, people want a faster game. They always have. Think about Super Smash Bros. That's a pretty slow game compared to like what you have now, even compared to Halo. And people want it to be fast and action-packed. That's just how they've slowly gone. They've gone from story to online. That's how they continue to go. People want the testosterone boost of always having to turn corners, get stuff done quickly. It's stuff they can't do in real life. Yeah, so Halo, it's a slower game. It takes multiple shots to get the kills. There's definitely some advantages to Halo. We'll talk about those in some other video I have planned, but just how much variety there is in the game. Halo's not a fair game at all. There's so many vehicles. I enjoy that about it. That it's not fair, but it needs to be quicker. And I don't think Halo can ever do that. ODST tried to do that, but it did not get the appreciation of the fans because they didn't like it. It was out of the universe. It was out of the spectrum of what the game should be like. Now, ODST was made to be a much similar game to Call of Duty, but the fans weren't a fan of it. So, people want to... Okay, that was the first point. Next point is people want to get rewarded for being successful. Think about in Call of Duty, you're rewarded for being successful, kill streaks, challenges. They started to implement challenges in Halo 4. Kill streaks, they tried to implement into Halo 4, but you're getting guns, it's just... Plasma nades is not as cool as getting an AC-130. Like, you just can't argue that point. So, future games need to have some way to reward the players who are doing well. So Call of Duty does that really well with kill streaks, something really fun to use. Like, how awesome is it to fly a chopper or gunner and shoot people down, or all those cool ones, or to call in a K9 unit? That stuff's pretty cool. Now, you also need the ability to play solo. So we're all talking online. That's like the majority of gameplay in whatever the most popular game is nowadays. And in Halo, it's really difficult to play solo. I'm playing free-for-all here, but we're talking about like, you need a lot of teamwork, and you got to be willing to share, because there's a lot of team killing in this game, which seems great with slower connections, but The person, it's a team skill rather than the person's skill, and people want to see their own skill raised, or see how their own skill measures up to other people. So they need to have a game that's more free-for-all based, or not free-for-all. Sorry, you can play it solo, or you can play it with a team. There's a fine line there. I'm not sure how they do that, but that's just something that the industry is trending towards. Now, where's the future of gaming going? So, Call of Duty's been out for a long time. I enjoy Black Ops 2. You guys know that. I love that game. I don't think it has very much time in its life cycle. Not the game itself. It's going to last a whole year. It's going to be really popular. But I don't think Call of Duty as a franchise is going to last longer on top. I think it's going to change over sometime. Um, because Call of Duty, again, is stuck in its universe. It can't change that much. Now, I'd be curious what it switches over to. I think a racing game could really take it over. That's a little bit slower though. You can play it free for all. I'm not sure. They need to have some sort of multiplayer game, or you can play it alone, and it's gonna be fast. I'd like to say it's a first-person shooter, but I don't know. Like, there's other first-person shooters that are trying to do similar things, like Battlefield or Medal of Honor, but they're just, again, too slow. They're in a mixture between Halo and Call of Duty, and the faster one always wins out. So where do you guys think the future of gaming is going to go? I personally don't know. I'm excited for where it goes. I think that the next big change is going to come. So the new consoles are all scheduled to come out next Christmas, Christmas of 2013. If we ever get there, because the world's going to end in 10 days, everybody knows that. And I think a year after the new consoles come out, there's going to be a new game on the block. So think about it. We had Halo, was for the Xbox One. The most popular game, let's say about early cycle, it switched over to Call of Duty for the Xbox 360. Now, where's the new one gonna go? I don't know, I play PC games some, but I don't know enough about their cycles. They have tons of different games always coming out, and the popular ones are switching, whether you're talking about LoL or a first-person shooter. So I'm talking about Xbox. What's the next big game? I honestly don't know. I'm a little curious. I'm excited though. So my guess is that about 2014 we're going to be on a new game. And I can't wait for it. I hope the developers know that's coming. So this has been your boy IdaRex. Hope you enjoyed this. Now I want to know what you think the next video game is going to be, the next big one. So leave in a comment below what it's going to include if you know the title already, what you think it's going to be. So thanks for watching. This has been your boy. Boom.